Hi, am I audible now?
Hi. Yeah. You're audible now.
Great. Welcome,
Finally.
Dr. Huma. So
Thank
nice
you.
to have you with us, and it's a
Same here.
privilege. It's amazing how you've done in your profession, and we really were so happy to have collaborated with you. And
Thank you.
someone of your credibility coming and talking to our customers and our followers and trying to discuss real issues that we are usually a little skeptical and scared to go to cosmetologists and dermatologists, right? So we
True,
are
true.
trying to create a platform where people can actually understand a lot of questions, the answers to a lot of questions that they are scared to,
True.
otherwise.
True,
Right.
true.
So, okay, great. So, I'll start with this. Since the summer is about to, we're on the approach of it.
Yes.
What do you think? We talk about our face, we talk about our body, how it affects our summer. I think we're pretty used to it. But when it comes to lips, I think the knowledge is very limited, and we don't even know if summers have an impact on our lips, right? So, if you can shed some light to our followers for something like that.
See, nowadays people are more concerned about their face, the skin of their face, not with
Huh.
the lips. Okay, they're not very
Right.
much concerned.
Huh.
Actually, it is the most ignorant part of your face.
Correct.
They spend a lot of money for cosmetics, but nobody is caring for their lips nowadays. Okay,
Right.
so I think lip care should also be a regime. For like you
Hmm.
do your face care, you have a night routine, you have a day routine. Likewise, you should also have a lip routine
Right.
so that
Right.
your lip is a very delicate part of your face.
Hmm.
Stratum corneum is a layer of your skin. You have 15 layer of stratum corneum on your face, but you only have
Right.
3 to 5 layers of stratum corneum on your lips. It is
Lips.
that delicate.
Right.
It is more prone to damages. It is more prone to pollution, sun rays, and everything. So you
Right.
should, the lips are the most delicate part of your face.
Right.
So you have to take care of that too.
Agreed. Agreed. And what do you think could be, the summer's effects on lips? Like, if we have to understand as a seasonal change, like it would have some changes and effects on our skin, facial skin, body skin. What kind of effects do you think summer has on our lips?
Summer, like I'll say, it is not only summer, all season, sun
Hmm.
rays affect your lips.
Right.
The way they affect your lip is they give you pigmentation. Your
Hmm.
lips darken because of sun damage. You also get, wrinkled lips. Like when we age,
Right.
our lips tend to get less plumpier and less fuller.
Right.
That is because it is damaged by sun. Sun rays have two kind of rays, UVA and UVB. Both of them, one
Right.
leaves pigmentation and the other UVB rays that helps in aging. So when your
Right.
face is aged, simultaneously your lips are also getting aged. You should have some coverage, like you're applying sunscreen on your face. Likewise, you should apply sunscreen on your lips as well to protect them
Right.
from
Right.
the
Right.
harmful sun
Absolutely.
rays.
Absolutely. What do you think? So, since you are from the science-backed genre, right? So, it is the obvious question that what kind of ingredients or actives should I look for if I'm trying to maybe hydrate or retain moisture in my lips? Because that is also one way that we've seen um, customers face that even generally, right? Dryness is a very big cause, right? That is caused during the summers.
True,
So, what do you
true,
think
true.
would be the active there?
I forgot mentioning one thing, that is
Yeah.
dehydration.
Right, right,
Dehydration also causes chapped lips in summer,
right,
cracked lips, and chapped
right,
lips. So you have to be
right,
hydrated. When you drink water from inside, your lips will be hydrated. But you have to apply also something on your lips so that,
right.
because lips, the part of your body, lips is the only area where you have no sebum glands and sweat glands,
Correct,
no hair follicles, right?
correct.
So they cannot moisturize themselves.
Hmm,
We
hmm,
have to
hmm.
depend on external factors for moisturization. So
Correct.
shea butter, cocoa butter, hyaluronic acid. Nowadays, hyaluronic
Yeah,
acid, there's a boom of
yeah,
hyaluronic acid and everything
yeah,
nowadays.
yeah.
And peptides, like
Hmm,
we have this palmitoyl tripeptide. Also, we
hmm.
can use for, it gives 10x hydration for your lips.
Right,
So
right. That's
these
great.
can be the ingredients that we can use it.
Great. So, if you had to give a tip for maintaining healthy lips, what is the kind of regime or routine that you would advise somebody to follow?
The first thing that I'll say is apply sunscreen or your on your lips as well. Not only your face, you should have a different sunscreen for your lips so that whenever you go
Absolutely.
out, and even if you're not going out, you know, there blue light radiation nowadays from the television,
Hmm.
from the mobile.
Hmm. Hmm.
Nobody is there nowadays who is not in front of the screen. Either you're working
Correct.
in front of the screen, even if
Yes.
you're indoors, you're exposed to the rays, right?
Yes.
So you should
Yes.
have, you know, sunscreen protection the entire day. Night time, what you have to do is you have to get rid of the entire pigments. I'm talking about females, generally, because
Hmm.
we apply
Hmm.
lipstick, we apply tints and everything. So before we go to bed, I want my patient to clean the lips completely, get
Hmm.
rid of the pigments
Hmm.
completely, you know,
Correct.
because
Correct.
lipstick and all, they have pigments, red pigments and
Hmm.
oxides,
Hmm.
that if you leave the lipstick on and you sleep,
Yeah.
like with, if you keep the makeup on and you sleep, you will
Hmm.
start getting skin elements,
Right.
right? Likewise, if you apply lipstick or tints on your lips and you sleep without removing it, obviously your lips are going to show some symptoms in the form of
Right.
pigments, okay? So your
Correct.
lips will darken.
Hmm.
So you should wash
Hmm. Hmm.
your lips at night before you sleep. You should, you know, you can also scrub your lips once or twice a week in case if you have very flaky lips or very chapped dry lips.
Hmm.
That will help in getting rid of the entire dead skin
Hmm.
from your lips.
Hmm.
And then you
Hmm.
can moisturize them with some nice cocoa shea butter or hyaluronic acid type of moisturizer on
Yeah.
your lips. Some lip butter, hydrating lip butter.
Right. Yeah, I think that's pretty much fair, and it is pretty similar to how we also take care of our face, right?
True,
So lips
true.
obviously need their own gentle care, but
Yeah.
it's pretty much like the same routine. Great. So if I had to actually ask you, there's a lot of trend around fillers and plumpers. What's your take on that? Do you think that topical products can actually provide the same kind of plumpness or effect over time? Obviously the results won't be as drastic, so just want to have your opinion around that as well.
See, I will say fillers cannot be compared to the, you know, products. Fillers will give you an instant result,
Right.
but for products to work and give you that result, you have to be consistent and you have to be
Hmm.
regular with your regime that you know, you're following. Sooner or later you will get good results. I will not say as effective as fillers, but obviously you will get get to see
Hmm.
good results. You know,
Hmm.
your lips will start feeling a little plumpier, they will start feeling a little brighter, a little pinkish, you know,
Hmm.
over the time. You cannot apply the product now and in 15 days you will see a drastic change. It
Correct.
has to be a long time, you know. It is
Correct.
a, you have to give a lot of time and you have to be patient. Sooner or later
Hmm.
it will show a good result.
Great. All right. What are your thoughts on lips aging? Like, how our skin usually ages on our face. Similarly, our lips also show signs of
True,
aging, right? So,
true, true.
what could be, specifically when it comes to sun, I think your lips, if they're exposed to a lot of sun, then they can age even faster. So,
True.
what would be your recommendation around that to avoid drastic or extreme lip aging immediately?
See, for that, first we will have to look for the signs that is causing aging. Hmm?
Hmm.
Uh, Lips, the layer on our lips, stratum corneum that I was talking about before, has 3 to 5 layers. It gives
Hmm.
protection. Okay,
Hmm.
and as I told you before, our lips doesn't have sweat and sebum glands, so it doesn't
Right.
provide a good moisturizer. And
Right.
then the sun is damaging your lips. So can you
Hmm.
understand the amount of damage that our face, it is, the sun is damaging our lips more than our face.
Correct.
So we should have something, you know, to protect our lips. And it
Correct.
is a very, like, our face is an exposed part of your body,
Hmm.
like the same, likewise our lips are also a part of our body that
Exposed.
is exposed the entire day. So
Hmm.
we should have something, some kind of SPF and PA factors to protect our lips as well. So no,
Hmm.
the sun rays containing UVA and UVB rays are going to damage your lips. The collagen is going to get destroyed, and the collagen of your lips, once destroyed, is not going to return back to
Hmm.
its normal shape and structure. So it is
Mm.
best to protect your lips with sunscreen so that
Right.
your lips doesn't age faster.
Yeah, absolutely valid. What do you think are the, what would constitute a best lip sunscreen? Like what kind of ingredients, what kind of SPF protection factor, like also the sun protection factor, the SPF level it should have?
Mhm.
What are your views on having an ideal lip sunscreen?
The first thing, I want a sunscreen should have the SPF factor, sun protective factor should be more than 30. First thing.
Hmm.
It should also have
Hmm.
some moisturizing effect on your lips.
Hmm.
Zinc oxide, it should contain zinc oxide. That gives you a very good protection, and it is a physical sunscreen.
Hmm.
Any pregnant woman, anyone can use that
Hmm.
sunscreen, right? So it should
Hmm.
have that
Hmm.
ingredient as well. It should also
Hmm.
have, like I told you, PA plus plus plus, so that it gives
Hmm.
us a little, blue light protection also from our screens and
Right.
phones and everything like that.
Right, right. Great, superb. Just one last, question. We've actually talked about, people not catering to their lip care routines and not taking attention at the same time, and the conditions can get worsen. So, what would be your tips in terms of spotting the kind of signs when you feel that no, this is the right stage for you to definitely pay attention to your lips and take care of them much better?
Once your lips starts showing pigmentation, they
Yeah.
darken a little bit. Like I have seen many patients, nowadays people smoke, people apply makeup on their lips, people drink, that causes
Mm.
dehydration of their lips, and so many things, tobacco chewing and everything. That is going
Mm.
to, over the time, it is going to cause pigment
Mm-hmm.
lip wash to get rid of the
Mm.
entire lip makeup or whatever pollution and dust that has been accumulated on your
Mm.
lips. You should get rid of the entire pollution and dirt and everything, the pigments, before you go to sleep. And you should apply a good sunscreen in the morning and a lip butter at night. I will say
Mm.
my
Mm.
patient to stop smoking
Mm.
in case if I see some pigmentation and they're concerned about that pigmentation on their lips. I'll
Mm.
ask them to, reduce the cause that is
Mm.
causing pigmentation. And
Right.
I will, tell them to use a good sunscreen on your lips and
Mm.
keep their lip hydrated.
Mm. 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 Fair enough. Great, great. Thank you so much for answering, all my questions. I hope that it has enlightened our followers a lot today. And anything that I can answer for you?
Yeah. There are a few questions that I want you to answer. First thing, how did you come up with the lip product when the entire industry is behind face, face, and face? What was the thought
So,
behind that?
it actually came from my own personal experience.
Okay.
Like you mentioned, we tend to just use cosmetics on our lips, and you really don't care about how you're taking care of them, though they are the most used part of our face as
Of
well,
our
right?
face.
Because we
That's
use it for everything, for talking, for drinking, for eating, and you name it, right? So, what happened was I spotted that my lips were getting darker, and I started getting addicted to using a lipstick and not feel confident to step out without it, right? Because I would get
true.
conscious of my lips. So I started looking for a solution that, okay, maybe I'll get some lip balm or something to apply, and it would help me, solve this problem. But to my dismay, all that I could see in the market was hydration and fruit flavored lip balms, right? So their biggest selling point would
True.
be long lasting hydration, 10-hour hydration. And I'm here struggling with pigmentation and I don't see anything. Then I asked my family, my sister, my mother, everybody, and they said, ah, ye to hota hai, this is normal.
Mm-hmm.
And, this is how we've accepted that this is how the lips will be. After an age, they become much darker and you just cover it up with a lipstick. And I didn't want that to happen. So I wanted to create something where I could educate people about taking better care of their lips. I wanted them to realize that just like you can, avoid early signs of aging, you can take better care of your face, you can take better care of your body, you can be more fit and healthy. It's the same
True,
when it
true.
comes to your lips as well,
Right,
right?
right.
So that's
True,
how
very true.
Alana came into existence.
Okay, okay.
Uh,
Can we see any lip peel? coming soon? Like nowadays, there's this trend going.
Uh, yes.
Not going to the doctor, just take a pill, apply it, keep it overnight, wash it off in the morning for exfoliation or for pigmentation.
Yes, I'm so happy that you brought it up. We are actually working on this as well because we do understand that there are some lip peels existing in the market, but they're more oils and serums rather than with just some lactic acids, and not really a lip peel how a dermat or a cosmetologist would say that a lip peel should constitute of,
True,
right?
true.
So we're working on it. We always work very hard on our formulations. We take longer, a little longer, just because we want the product to be highly effective. But that is something definitely in the future we're going to come up with it very soon.
Good, good, good. Mm. Also, one more question that I was very curious about. As you know, the lips of female and male and their concerns are different. Do you have different products for male and females?
Uh, Yes, we do. We don't have the butter mask as a different variant because we believe that the hydration and the peptides work brilliantly and retinoids work brilliantly for both. But we do have a cleanser because we believe that men usually need, we apply lipsticks and glosses and it still moisturizes our lips a lot more than men, right? Because men really don't use even lip balms a lot of times.
Don't, yeah.
So,
True, true.
yeah. So we wanted our men lip wash to be more antioxidant rich, and therefore we've used ferulic acid in that. And hence, it has ferulic acid and lactobionic acid.
Okay.
Lactobionic acid obviously helps with the slight peeling sensation, so it exfoliates along with also cleansing your lip. And ferulic acid enriches it with antioxidants. So
Mhm.
that is one. While the female one is more suited for instant lightening feels because we have, use a lot of pigments on our lips the entire day. And we want to see that instant wash and we want to see that instant lightening on our lips, right? That the
True,
pigmentation must
true.
have caused a little bit of darken. So it has alpha arbutin and lactobionic acid. So we've tried to differentiate a bit. And going forward, however, wherever we feel the need, we will differentiate it for men and women. Where we don't think that it's a product which is needed to be different, we'll sort of stay
Differentiated.
away from that. Yeah.
Can we see
Okay.
Alana entering in the face industry soon? Can we see any new
Ah,
products, Alana, entering in the face, like under eye or
yeah.
eyebrows? Like people don't do not have so many products for eyebrows, like eyebrow thickening
Yeah.
products. I'm talking about, or
Yes.
healthy eyebrows. Can we see Alana
Actually,
entering in those
it's
products
a
soon?
very valid, very valid point. There are a lot of ideas that we keep brainstorming about, similar areas like lips, where people are ignorant, again, lack awareness, and even specific specialized products for that particular, care of that facial part or body part. We may be coming into something for the first time for lip and face both in the coming festive season. So
Okay.
it's going to take us a while to come up with something unique, like I always say. And therefore, we plan to do it around that time because people are more enthusiastic to adopt to things, when it comes to festivities as well.
True, true, true. And any new
Yeah.
lip product that we can look
Yes.
for in future, any new lip product.
The immediate one is, in fact, a lip sunscreen. We
Oh,
are coming
wow.
up with a very different formulation. I can't disclose it yet
Oh.
because people are watching it. We want to do some exciting giveaways around that. But
Mm-hmm.
it is going to be a lip sunscreen, which is going to be very different from the ones that you see in the market.
Wow.
And we are very, very excited about it. You will definitely get one from us, and we would
How
love to
nice.
hear. We would love to hear your feedback. You are the guys
Definitely.
who are our the sounding boards, right? So we basically look up to you to give us the right feedback so that we can give the customers something highly effective and something which
True,
is
true,
really,
true.
really good and unique.
Do
So
you
yeah,
know
excited about that.
when you sent me that Alana ka kit, I've
Yeah,
used it myself
yeah,
and I saw such great results with that. I cannot
yeah.
explain it to you. before, giving the review and before telling this to my patient, I have used it myself. And the
Yeah.
scrub, after scrubbing your lip with that scrub and that spatula that you have to
Yeah.
get rid of the
Yeah.
entire dead
Yeah.
skin, works awesome on the lips. And I
Thank
have
you
seen
so
difference
much.
in my lips. I'm also very fond of lipsticks, and I keep applying lipsticks.
Yeah, same here. I think all girls are, right? We right from our teenage, we start taking the
Start
aesthetic
using
from our
lipsticks,
mom's
yeah.
dressing table, and then we use it. So that is
True,
something
true.
that you can't avoid, but at least you can take better care of them so that you're not hooked on it for the wrong reasons. You're not hiding
Wrong
behind it.
reason, right?
Yeah.
True, true, true.
So thank you so much for the lovely
It
feedback,
was
and
my
I really hope
pleasure, my pleasure.
Thank you so much, Dr. Huma. I'm sure everybody loved this session, and we would love to do many more with you. And
Definitely.
in going forward, whatever new products we come up with, we'd love to share that with you. I hope that the
Anytime.
followers have enriched themselves today, and thank
True.
you so much again.
Thank
Yeah.
you so much. Thank you so
Okay.
much.
Bye
Pleasure,
bye. Take
pleasure.
care.
Bye, bye. Take
Bye
care.
bye.
Bye.